Hey, handsome.
Sorry.
Don't be.
Alright, we are back with episode 15. Ideally, this would have been the episode that we're going to end on, but we will see. I don't think we have any more puzzles we have to go through. But we do have 2 more fights we need to go through. Before we get into it, just let James do his thing. I need to get him to a place where he's not raging against the machine. Give me a second here. There we go. Oh, okay, turn off your thing. James, do me a solid, buddy. James, this intro... Okay. I guess we'll do it over at the chainsaw. Let me just turn down a little bit, actually. There we go. So, intro. As I say before, and I do mean it every single time, that if you find yourself in a mental or emotional crisis and you're having thoughts of harming yourself or someone else, please call one of these crisis line numbers that's up on the screen right now. There's a few of them up here for different regions. If you don't see your region up here, please do some research and find the appropriate number for your region and save it. Put it down in the comments as well, because you never know when you might need it or when somebody you love needs it. Okay. Lastly, and I don't know, this might be the last time I say this for this particular series. We'll see. Silent Hill 2 is an M-rated game. Therefore, this entire series is M-rated. If you are a minor or a child, please click away from this, because it's not... Oh, I know it. Desperate now. This series was not appropriate for you. Or you could ask your parents to come and watch it with you. That said, let's continue. Now hopefully we have another save spot here, because I'm pretty sure just pretty soon we're gonna have to okay. I don't think we can save at these. Let's see. Oh, we can. Now, hopefully, it's the long stairwell and then the fight, but I think it might be the fight and then the long stairwell. So we might have to do this fight twice. Let's go on and watch this, because there's things here we need to... we'll need to talk about.
Leave her alone. Leave us both the hell alone. know what you are. I know why I needed you. But it's all over now. I don't need you anymore.
All right, let's do this fight, and then we'll talk about that. We're gonna focus more, and then we'll get to the other one. We gotta reload here. And it's the one on the left is the one we're shooting at right now. Oh my lord! Okay, now I don't know which one we're shooting. That was dicey. Shit, he's throwing it now? I didn't know they threw him. Oh, that was bad. Oh, shit, that's bad. Okay. We should be able to save right after this fight. Okay. So, this whole time we were talking about how... Don't think it matters what door we go through, but we're going to go through this one. I guess we gotta grab them both. But we need to go through this one. How Pyramid Head is the disease that ended up killing Mary. I'm still holding to that. And why he needed him, why James needed Pyramid Head wasn't so much as a torturer or a not a reminder, definitely a reminder that Mary was sick and that she was going to die, and that's why he is consistently killing Maria. That last death that we just saw I don't know if, yeah. That last death, that is the final death of Maria. So the next time we see her, we are going to have to do that fight twice. She'll be Mary.
What do you want, James? Flowers?
So we're going to walk through this,
I don't want your damn flowers.
but then I'm going to have to restart the game.
Just go home already. Look at me. I'm disgusting. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. It'd be easier if they just killed me. But I guess the hospital's making a nice profit off of me. Why are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James. Wait. Please. Don't go. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please. Tell me it'll be okay. Tell me I'm not gonna die. Help me.
Okay, so that's the end of that, but we need to run through this whole thing so we don't even get to that part of it. So we're going to reload. We're going to fight Pyramid Head again. I realize that we probably could have just saved before this and then I could just run through it, but whatever. Give me a second here though. Okay, I will probably pause the episode one more time here, but oh yeah, that'd be perfect. They're already dead. Yes. Nice. Very nice. So we're gonna do this time. We might grab this a couple of times. That one right there. Okay. Before we go through this, I want to talk about what Mary was saying there. Sorry, I saw a doorway and I thought I could go through it. So, the idea that James didn't want that he didn't want her and he wanted somebody else, that he might have cheated on her. I don't think a husband that doesn't care, or a wife for that matter, a partner in general, because this can swing both ways. A partner that doesn't care would continuously come back to a hospital to spend time with their loved one, especially after they were nasty enough to tell him to never come back. And she had mentioned that she is hideous, that she is a monster, and that is the exact reason why Maria exists. Maria is Mary, not a construct for James. Why? Because the last person we're going to fight in this game is going to be Mary. Why would she still be there if the creature that was supposed to be giving him retribution just up and cook some shish kebabs with himself? That, to me, narratively, that wouldn't make a lot of sense. When we listened to that whole thing, what Mary was saying, it was clear that she wanted to be desired. She wanted James to see her as beautiful, young, vibrant, and when she came back as Maria, that's exactly what she was. Beautiful, young, full of life, and vibrant. And her goal was to make James fall back in love with her. And that's why she was so pushy about it the entire time. But she knew what was at the end as well. That he would eventually learn that he took a swim. And like her, he is no longer alive. And I think she was trying to protect him from that, hoping that they would have a happy life in this new Silent Hill. Because we don't know what happens to people in Silent Hill after they have achieved their goal. I don't think there's any writings about that whatsoever. So they might have just lived a life, you know? We gotta run through it this time.
What do you want, James?
We'll get through some of it here, but we're not gonna get through all of it.
Flowers?
And I can just talk over it this time, because we've already heard it once, right?
Flowers.
So, that particular conversation that they're having now, and
Look at me.
if you take into account that Maria and Mary are the exact same person,
Between the
this story
disease and drugs,
is
I look like
really
a
about the both of them, about James and Mary,
Well, what are you looking at?
and not just James
Get the
being
hell out of
punished.
here. Leave me alone already.
I still don't believe he killed her.
He'll be dead soon anyway.
I think she did die on the way to Silent Hill,
It'd be easier if they just killed me.
because, like I said, there's no way that a hospital is just going to let somebody carry a corpse out.
Why are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf?
Okay. Now it is obviously raining, but whatever building we're in, it is flooding up very, very quickly here. And this is another point that I want to make, that hold on. That I said that everything in James's world is wet, and that's a indicator of what his ending was. And by this ending, I mean how this all started with him in the first place. That he did drive his car into the lake, and that the in-water ending is actually the beginning of his story. The beginning of his time in Silent Hill. Meaning, James is dead. He never walked into this town. He never walked into this town alive after Mary had passed away. And hopefully we will get that ending. But I feel that we may not have, because it's one of the hardest ones to get.
missed you so much.
I've missed you too. We can finally be together. Forever.
No.
James. Honey. What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I know you tried,
James, please.
but she's gone. I know that now,
Stop it.
and I can't just keep pretending.
Shut up! What do you want? Do you even know anymore? I'm yours. I'm here for you. So what if I'm not her? I can give you what she never could. I can be better than her. What else do you want me to be? What else can I be? Hmm?
I am so sorry, Maria. I really am. But this has to stop. It's time to let it go.
No.
What?
I won't let you do this to me. I won't let you go. I can't!
Okay, we're gonna talk about that conversation after this fight. Actually, we're gonna talk about it right now. So Mary popped back into that Maria persona, or at least that's what James wanted to see. When she said that, I'm sorry I can't be her, she's not talking about the actual Mary. Because, as I said, with this theory, they're the same person, right? James is just kind of pig-headed here. She's saying, I'm sorry I can't be the Mary you want me to be. Even though she's trying to be, in a sense, the Mary that he wants her, that she thinks that he wants her to be. But it's also the person that she wants to be. If there is a loop theory to be had here, it's not that James failed in being forgiven. It's that Mary failed in getting James to love who she is now after her death. And he will keep doing this until she reaches her goal. It's more of a prison for her and less of a prison for him. Because he has other ways out, but she doesn't. She has to get him to stay with her, for eternity at this point, because they're both dead, right? And that's what I said at the top of this whole series, is that this story is a little bit less about James, and it's more about Mary. But as players, we want to say that it is all about James because we want to be the main character. But when you disregard that, I honestly think the story is way more about Mary trying to get James to love the new her and less about James looking for forgiveness, because Mary never hated him. He never had to ask for forgiveness. And if we keep the rest of this theory in mind, that he never killed her, then he doesn't need it from himself either, unless it's that he didn't have the means to save her, which nobody had the means to save anybody with a cancer like that in the early 90s. And when I say that at the end, that this is the true Mary, this is her coming back, and not necessarily in the Maria persona, the vibrant, beautiful, sexy woman. She turns into this thing. And I don't think Maria would turn into this. This is something a very pissed off woman is going to turn into, because she's not getting what she's fought so hard to get. And even though the vast majority of Silent Hill is a construct of Alessa Gillespie, James's story is more of a construct from Mary, to keep him there, to keep him with her, be it as Maria or Mary. And if we don't get the Maria ending, then that's where the loop theory would come in, as far as this theory goes. But if we do, then story's over. They stay together in Silent Hill forever. Alright, let's get this fight out of the way. Wow, girl. Oh, she is like... Deserved. Sweetheart. Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed right now. Need a faster gun. Oh, stupid bed! How have we not gotten to phase 2? There we go. Okay, we're gonna keep it with the pistol for this. That's because it's a bit faster. Love. Oh, there you are, my love. Oh, shit. This stage of the fight should go a little bit faster. It's the more stressful part of the fight, but I think it's also the shortest. Yeah. It's also easier to shoot her. Ooh. Oh, she is pissed. Almost got her. Once again, having a surround sound system will help with this fight quite a bit. Oh my god, how did I miss that so badly? I just heard her. There she is. I don't think we got the Maria ending. But we did do pretty much everything right. No, screw this. We're going back to the pistol. I'm going to take speed over power.
James. 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 James.
Is there a way we can just not kill her? I don't think there is. Well, that sucks.
Mary.
Hey, handsome.
Sorry.
Don't be. I told you. I wanted the pain to end.
Yeah. You did. But that's not why I did it. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
If that's true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary.
It's okay, James. Here.
What is this?
It's what you've been looking for.
Huh. Looks like we got the leave ending.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you to come and see me. But you never do. So, I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know, I've done a terrible thing to you. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is. The doctor came today. Told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this could be my last chance. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it. I was so angry. I struck out at everyone I loved. Especially you. And that's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know, I will always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. Which means that as you're reading this, I'm already dead. But But that's okay. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I just hope the pain will end soon, so that you remember me for who I was, and not what the disease made me. I want you to go on. I want you to live. For yourself, and for others. Like you did for me. James, you made me happy.
Okay, that was not the ending we were aiming for, but that's okay. So I will cut the Maria ending into this. Let's see. Oh, it actually just paused the whole game. Never mind. Actually, let me just pause the recording real fast, and then I will find it. Okay, I found a suitable video. It'll be from Dan Allen Gaming. We're probably not going to go through all the credits, that'd be a lot. But I'm actually going to turn this down quite a bit so we can talk a bit. Okay. So as far as the way the leave ending would fit into this theory, this is James coming to term with his grief and the decision he made to drive the car into the lake. That's pretty much all there is to that particular ending. There's just not a lot there. I don't know if we can just fast forward through this so we can get through the... Oh, let's see. 416. Oops. 341 shots, really? I hardly used the gun. How did I have enough time to shoot that much? 70, 53, 0... 303 dodges. Nice. You know what? I will take those stats. Okay. So, I need to... That's a black screen. But, what we can do... This might get weird for a minute. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't. Thank God. Okay, so some parts about the oh good, he's got his thing up there, so I want to make sure he gets credit for me using this. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Credit where credit's due, right? So even if he did the leave ending, I think he's going to circle right back here anyway. Because her goal wasn't met. And I think it's more about her goal than his goal at the end of the day. You can still hear the music from the game playing there, but that's okay. I'll probably hear it the entire time of this video. And the whole reason why I said that she might have still been alive when he drove the car into the lake is because she does mention that she wanted the pain to end. So she may have been right there at the precipice of death. And then, but he already thought she was dead, so they went for a good old family swim. And he inadvertently offed both of them. So, we're going to watch the Maria ending here real fast. And then I'll show how that also would fit in here. Because we've already talked about the in water. At least that, because the in water is basically he just drives off the pier and that's it. But then there's another one where Mary talks to him before he does it. And I think that's the one that really is the start of the whole thing. That she's passed on and he really is just talking to her spirit. So anyway, let's do this real fast.
Mary?
James. I've been waiting. It's been so long. Didn't you want to see me?
Yes, more than anything. You're all I ever wanted.
That's not true. Is it?
Mary?
You killed me, James.
Yes. I did. I couldn't bear to see you suffer.
Don't make excuses. I know how you saw me, how you felt. You really hated me. Didn't you?
It's true, I may have had some of those feelings. It was a long 3 years. I was so tired.
I guess I understand. I know I was a burden. You wanted a long, happy life. Something I couldn't give. Can she?
Mary, please, if I could...
No, James. Those were the last precious moments I had. How could I ever forgive you?
What is this?
Is what you've been looking for.
Let's go. Better do something about that cough.
Okay, so let me make sure we get back to the right thing here. Cool. So as far as that all went, like I said, I still don't think James killed her intentionally. Or maybe he knew she was still alive in there, but drove it off anyway. Oh, he could have been a medical clerk, so he might have known something or two. But Mary then turning on him and then fighting, I think, is actually the last push to get him to accept her as Maria. Now it is stated that he is pretty cold when he says better do something about that cough, and yeah, that's the way he said it, definitely cold. But we also have to keep in mind that dude's been through a lot, and it's not like he actually showed a ton of emotion to begin with. She even mentions that he doesn't show his emotions well, and with him being surly and whatnot. So I think with the Maria ending is actually the ending that Mary wanted, but she's never going to be able to get past the that cough. Is she going to die again? Yeah, probably not. She's already dead. But even when we looked at the end there, James still seemed a bit wet. Not as wet as he was during the fight, or pre-fight. And, yeah, they're just there together forever, as they were supposed to be in the first place, I guess. So that's my thoughts. Those are my theories. Not necessarily as cold and as the widespread theory, but as I'd mentioned, this game is about coming up with some of your own theories. That's why the devs never really said what the canon ending is, and probably why this game never really got a sequel. There's also some other things to point out here where she had said that she's now in their special place alone, which is why I think that her soul may have actually left, at least at the long half anyway, 1.5 years, so about 18 months before her body gave out. And what he really did have those thoughts of, taking her life. But if she had died before he even made it to Silent Hill with her, somehow she would have known that he had those thoughts of killing her. And I think that's pretty much all I've got. So anyway, I think we're going to go on and end this. We're going to end this playthrough, and I'll probably start the next playthrough of a different game because there's some other stuff. There's another game that I really want to get into. I'll just tell you right now, it's Detroit Become Human, because it has been in the press a little bit lately, and I think has been portrayed as being something that it's not, and they're missing the message of that game, and I want to play it and talk about it. I've already played it. For those of you who have played it, you'll notice in the playthrough that Chloe is no longer in the menu screen, which lets you know that the game is either close to done or completely done, but it's done as far as that, my initial playthrough. So we're going to start it over from the beginning though, and we're we're going to talk about that one and the future of a lot of things, I guess. The future we actually have to, that we're staring down. So, with that said, I do hope you guys enjoyed this very lengthy, uncut playthrough. And leave your thoughts about the theory in the comments. You can agree, you can disagree, you can even refine it. We're just having some fun here, alright? With that said, take care of yourselves. Bye for now.